Good morning, Sarita. Thanks for your question. And no, it does not seem trivial at all. It's great questions. And let's focus on this paragraph right here. You ask about the daily challenge and the weekly challenge, and are students overwhelmed? My thought isn't overwhelm them, but give them multiple opportunities to learn and provide some choice and some required elements. So, as far as the daily challenge goes, it's great that you have something for them to do right when they come in the room. I have in Game on the exchange, I have an early bird store item that expires when the bell rings. And it becomes active 5 minutes before the bell rings. So the idea that kids come to my class early in order to claim that early bird and get a little bit of loot and then engage in the daily quest. So I don't start the class, they start the class, and that's the purpose of these daily quests, is to get the students engaged before the bell rings. And of course, that doesn't work for every single kid, but that's the thought process behind the dailies. The weekly quest is, let's see documentation of your work. And yes, it does involve a blog post. I teach a visual arts class, so I want to see them post their work. And we'll get to both of those in this video. Maybe choppy because I think I'm going to stop this and start it up, because I'm never going to get through this in one take. Before I click this link, I should explain that when the kids come back on January 7th, this is going to be yellow rather than gray. The rest of these will be gray, meaning they're unavailable. Yellow means it's available. It turns green after the kids complete the quest. Now, clicking on it for anyone else leads you to a page that says, hey, this quest is locked until this time and date, because that's the lock I put on it. I'm viewing this with no locks, and I don't know if you noticed there was 5 experience points that popped up here. If I wanted to view it as you did, I would see it this way. So nice admin perk. By default, the quest pops up with one stage and one call to action visible. As the quest designer, you have to decide how many stages do I want and how much loot do I want to assign. Now, let's go ahead and edit this quest so you can see a little bit. And now I've recorded this video so many times, and let me just tell you that taking you through all of these other choices, it takes forever. So let's just cut straight to the stages and know we've got all kinds of other options up here. Now, in my template, all this said was quote, source, and info. And then I pre-filled this call to action. Now, for me, these quotes, if I jump over to Photoshop, these quotes are coming from something I did back when I got my fine art degree in the 90s, and it's a survival kit for the soul. And so I get to tie that experience and my second college experience with the kids and share quotes, everything from philosophers and science fiction writers to scholars to rock bands to my own journal. But where do you find Chaucer, Gallagher, and Abraham Lincoln on 3 consecutive days? For me, this is a real cool exercise that challenges me and the kids. So on this day, it's a lyric from a song. And I need to come up with a sentence that prompts kids to think more deeply about what's written here. I want to open their minds a little bit. So what am I going to play off of? That's when I'm building this, that's what I'm thinking. How can I engage the kids quickly, and hopefully they will read and consider what's there. Now, you have a choice of checks for understanding. Now, I'll get to the blog in the weekly quest, but for this, I don't want checks for understanding. I just want this to be a quick activity to get them going with the day. So this is a whole nother video talking about that. Then you add how much more loot for finishing that first stage. Now, that's not a lot of work to read that, so it's a little bit of gold, a little bit of XP. And then the second stage I've set up, I need to provide info for that particular day. This is the first day back from school. What do I want to write here? What do I want to present them with? there are opportunities for them this first week back from school I need to make them aware of. And then I add a video. And adding a video is as simply as just copying the URL of the YouTube video and pasting it in here. Just make sure that you don't have a bunch of other extra characters there, that you're not starting the video at 37 seconds in or anything like that. It's using the O embed code, so the video just pops up, and then when the kids play it, it automatically goes the width of the browser window, whether they have it full screen or half screen, however they have it set up. It's a thing of beauty. Now, you can see the WYSIWYG editor here, so you have the opportunity to add all kinds of stuff. Again, in every stage there's a call to action. And here, I'm just reminding them that doing this actually, helps make the world a better place by making them a better human being. Okay? And then a little bit more gold and XP. Finally, however many stages you have built, and however many checks for understanding, whatever you've done, every quest ends with completion message and rewards. Now, you don't have to have anything other than good job. For me, I like playing with bonus loot because the kids love it. So they got a 1% chance at 30 gold and a 10% chance at 10 gold and an 89% chance of 1 gold. You don't have to do this. And you could have more. You could do this however you want. This is something that makes this fun for the kids, and I'll show you this on the front end. And here, my outro message is my rubric. This literally is my rubric. Try your best, don't give up, learn from your mistakes, play by the rules. That is it. If you click on grading on the MacLab, you will see that. The bonus stage is something completely different, and this video has already gone on long enough. Last thing, let's just come out here. Let's view this quest so you can see how it looks on the front end and see how those explanations hopefully dovetail with the user's experience. So there's my sentence that prompts extra thought. You click continue and you get a little bit extra loot. My loot is affected by my health modifier, so that's why I got double the loot. Here is what's going to happen on that first day back, the video that explains, that engages them in what's written here and also covers what's going on, just reinforcing it, all that teacher stuff. And then there's my outro message. And you click complete. And what appears now is the bonus loot. Oh, quest complete. Oh, I've already clicked through, and I've already clicked on the bonus loot to show you in a prior video, so you're not seeing it here. Well, that was actually a good thing that happened, because the reason, now this is another day's daily quest, the reason that bonus loot doesn't show up is to prevent kids from undoing. Hey, I only got 1 gold the first time I did this. Well, what if I just undo this stage and try it again, see if I can get more? Well, not only do you lose whatever bonus loot you earned, you get no second shot at this. So it's to prevent cheating. That's one of the cool things. Now, if I click this box, let's see what happens. Do I get 1, 10, or 30? And I get 10. So this is the 10% chance. And again, it's doubled because of the health modifier here. So there you go. That's a look, a long look at something as simple as a daily quest. And I just want to show you real quick that these 2 quests are now green because I have completed them. And I explained the yellow. I'm going to undo these so these turn back to gray, but that's the explanation. I'll come back in another video and show you the weekly quests.